been doing this for quite a long time, and I have to tell you, each time that I come, it gets to be more special to me than the time before. Originally started this, I guess, first time attending some 30 years ago. And, it's always been a pleasure. A pleasure for me to get here because one of the things that I admire most about this organization is that you're always giving. And the first time that I came, everybody was very special, and they always talked about giving and gave. They never asked anything in return. And to me, that's very special. So, from me to you, let me say that I appreciate the fact of what you've done over the years for us, and I hope that the relationship continues. I know you didn't come to hear me talk, I'm not going to talk now, but there's one thing that I would like to do, and that's for you to meet the remainder, other than the award recipients, I'm going to ask everybody else for the next week. So now it's time to stand up. Thank you. And again, I know the others are going to be recognized later, but again, we appreciate very much what you've done for us in the past and what you do for us now, and may God continue to bless you.
At this time, I'm going to turn the awards part of it over to Bucky Burnsett. And for those of y'all who don't know Bucky, some of you people that haven't been in here long, Bucky's also in exchange. And Bucky used to be with the police department, but he's no longer there, but he still knows his way around good, and I thought it would be preferable for him to make these awards. Okay, Bucky.
Chief, if you'll step down. Now for the best part. There are 4 awards today: Civilian of the Year, Officer of the Year, Supervisor of the Year, and Investigator of the Year. First up, Civilian of the Year, Diane Pinkney. Diane is one of 2 Communications Center coordinators at the Savannah-Chatham Metropolitan Police Department. She began her career in public safety as a communications officer on St. Patrick's Day. How could you have started on St. Patrick's Day? And you're still there. You are a glutton for punishment. In 1986, with the former Chatham County Police Department. Currently assigned to communications training and certification, she also serves as the agency's terminal agency coordinator, responsible for working with the agency heads to ensure compliance with the Georgia Crime Information Center Council rules and state and federal laws regarding the use of the Criminal Justice Information System. That's a huge job. I remember that job from my time there, and it's my hat's off to you. Ms. Pinkney also serves as a volunteer chaplain with Memorial Health University Medical Center and is a member of the Fellowship of Love Community Church, where she sings in the choir. Ms. Pinkney is married to Rufus Pinkney, and they enjoy spending time with their children and grandchildren. Ms. Diane Pinkney. Now, I should say they're all receiving a plaque and a I promise I'm giving away all the checks. I'm not keeping any of them. A very nice check. Officer of the Year, Officer Chris Tucker. Officer Chris Tucker has been with... Slow down there, boy. It's coming. Officer Chris Tucker has been with SCMPD for 3 years, and he is assigned to the Islands Precinct as a traffic officer under the command of Captain Ben Herron. He is also a member of the SWAT team. He joined the department after he was honorably discharged from the U.S. Army after 7 years of active duty service, including 3 deployments to Iraq. He has been married for almost 5 years to his wonderful wife, Nicole. He has 1 daughter named Callie, who is 2 years old, and is expecting a 2nd daughter in April. Officer Chris Tucker. Investigator of the Year, James R. Coleman. James Coleman was born and raised in Savannah, Georgia. He is married to his wife, Angelia. Is that correct? Angelia Coleman for 15 years, also a police officer with SCMPD. They have 2 children, Brandon, age 13, and Ryan, age 2. He started his law enforcement career in 1992 and worked with the Chatham County Sheriff's Department from 1992 to 1996, and the Chatham County Police Department from 1996 until 2003, or until the merger of Savannah Police Department. James Coleman has worked in criminal investigations since 2000 to include violent crimes, property crimes, vice investigations, and drug investigations, and he is also a member of the SWAT team since 1999. He is currently assigned as Precinct 1 to Precinct 1 as an investigator. Detective James R. Coleman. And an old buddy of mine, Lieutenant John Best, Supervisor of the Year. I finally get to read something about you in public. We'll stay on script. Lieutenant Best is a 26-year veteran of the Savannah Chatham Metropolitan Police Department. He began his career in 1985 with the former Savannah Police Department. Lieutenant Best has served as a forensics officer, trap officer, violent crimes investigator, and sergeant in the violent crimes unit. Lieutenant Best also served as acting commander in the downtown precinct and executive officer in the Islands precinct, and currently serves as the executive officer of the Southside precinct. Lieutenant Best began and still coordinates Operation Santa Paws each year, collecting donations for local animal shelters. A U.S. Army veteran, Lieutenant Best volunteers his time in assisting with escorts, traffic control, and security planning and operations when SCMPD assistance is needed when fallen servicemen return to Savannah, Hunter Army Airfield, and Fort Stewart. Lieutenant Best is married to Tracy, and they have a son, John Victor. Lieutenant John Best.
Hey, Bucky, could you get all of them up there together? The guys would like to get a picture of all of them.
Sure. Gentlemen, and ladies, and Chief.
All right. Look happy. I got mine.